Hey guys, welcome back to the Westridge Kids YouTube channel as we walk through the Bible in chronological order. We shoot these videos in case you are not here. If you want to go back and review the story with your kids, or our hopes is that you'll watch them and then be able to engage your kids with what they're learning here at Westridge Kids on a Sunday morning. Today we are in the book of Exodus chapter 15 through 17. We're calling this Bible story Carb Load. Why? Because we're going to be talking about some carbs. In today's world, you eat lots of bread, right? It's on sandwiches, it's on hamburgers, it's in hot dogs, it's in pizza, lots of carbs. Well, the children of Israel, they needed some carbs because they're about ready to go wandering through the wilderness. So it looked like the Israelites had a pretty great future ahead of them. God had used Moses to let them get out of Egypt. God had shown his power and parted the Red Sea, and now God was working out his plan to bring the Israelites to the chosen promised land promised to Abraham and his son Isaac and his son Jacob. But the journey from Egypt to Canaan, where the promised land was not a straight path. God was about ready to wind them all over the place for his glory and his purpose. This bright future that the Israelites felt like they had was getting a little tiring, a little thirstily, a little hungry. They were needing some food and needing some water. They actually started to doubt God's goodness because they were hungry and they were thirsty. So 3 days into their journey, they're getting pretty thirsty. They can't find any water, but when they finally do, they go to drink it real fast, start scooping, lapping it up, drinking it, and it is bitter. Tastes horrible. And they start grumbling to Moses, why? Well, Moses doesn't have a water purification system, right? He doesn't have some handy-dandy grouping of water bottles to go choose from. So God shows up and shows him a tree to grab, and he takes this branch of the tree, throws it into the water, boom! God completely makes the water drinkable for the children of Israel. And they drink. As they moved farther into the wilderness, now all of a sudden they are getting hungrier and hungrier. They actually start saying, why? Why didn't you just let us die when we were in Egypt? Instead, you brought us here into the wilderness, God, just to die. Again, the Lord gave the Israelites what they needed. He actually gave them quail to eat, the birds, and then something called manna, this kind of a sweet honey cracker type thing that they could collect. They give instructions, collect just enough for each day. Not too much, not too little, and there'll be plenty to eat. And as you eat, you'll find, how'd that get in there? You'll find they ate this for the next 40 years until they would enter into the promised land. Crunchy. The Lord is our provider. And just like how he fed his chosen people while they were in the wilderness with the manna from heaven, the carbs, right? As he provided for their physical need, he also provides for our spiritual need. We are his chosen people, children adopted into his family, and he is going to care for us. He provided for our spiritual need by sending his only son Jesus, the true bread of life. And when we believe in Jesus, we will live with God forever. And while we're here on this earth, we can make a difference for him. We can tell others about him. We can live for him, and we can show others the true bread of life. And that's Jesus. I love that you guys joined us today for the next part of our one big story, how the whole Bible leads and points to Jesus. Take time to subscribe below so you don't miss a video, and we will see you back here next time. Peace out.